My name is Misha. It's September 17, 2024. I'm 16 and I currently have 36,800 subscribers. Hi, my name is Misha, your internet comfort bestie. If you're new here, hi, and if you're not, hi, welcome back. So today's video is quite special. This has honestly been one of the most requested videos to make, so it's finally here. So back when I had just hit 10,000 subscribers, I had actually created a community post asking you guys for questions for me to answer for this Q&A. And so in this video, I will start by answering base level questions just to get to generally know me as a person. Then I will be answering YouTube related stuff, and at the end, I will be answering more personal questions because you only watch until the beginning of the video. That honestly just really shows how much you need to know of me as a person. I have no idea why so many people are interested in knowing who I am. But yeah, hello. So for my first question, it is, how are you? Thank you so much for asking. How are you actually? Currently, as I'm recording this, I am pretty much okay. So the most requested question is actually, what is my MBTI? I have actually taken the MBTI several times, but always unexpectedly shifts to like the polar opposite. So I'm calling out all of the MBTI nerds out there. I know you guys exist, but I actually made myself a personality database profile, and if you wanna study or like see what cognitive functions I might have, please help me figure out my MBTI because maybe you know me more than I know myself. Next question is, how old are you? So I'm actually 16 years old. I turned 16 about 5 months ago. So next is, what country are you from? I am from the Philippines. So hello people from the Philippines. Alright, so next question is, when is your birthday? My birthday is April 8th and I am an 08. Anyways, next question is, what is your zodiac sign? I don't believe in astrology, but I am an Aries. And according to astrology, I am bold, independent, profession-oriented, passionate, highly intellectual, strong, energetic, playful, natural leaders and alphas. Feisty, creative, independent, and intelligent. Okay, why is that actually true though? Anyways, so the next question is, are you a dog person or a cat person? I think it's obvious I am a dog person. I mean, I want to be loved. Anyways, next question is, what is your favorite game? I used to play video games, but it's always only been one video game, which is Roblox. So next is, what is your favorite animal? My favorite animal is currently a dog. So next is, who is your favorite celebrity? So as of the moment, my favorite celebrity is Sabrina Carpenter because like I really love how she's so fun and all. So next is, what is your favorite anime? I don't know why people just assume this, but I actually never watched an anime until I was around like 8th grade, which is like last year. I mean, I don't know if it's like the way I dress or if it's the way I potentially act. I watched Spy Family, and then From Me to You, I also watched it because I loved the outfits that people were making, like the shoujo girl outfits. So I was like, oh my gosh, I love that. So how many languages do you know? Well, since I'm speaking a language right now, that's one, and I also know Filipino. So are you right-handed or are you left-handed? I am right-handed. What is your favorite food and drink? So I was debating this question because for years now, my favorite food has actually been pizza because I only liked it because of this particular restaurant. But the quality of the restaurant has degraded since, so now my favorite food is fish fillet. And as for my favorite drink, orange juice. What is your favorite dessert? So I think Filipinos know this, but I love leche flan and I love mango float because they literally just taste so good. Especially like the one my grandmother makes, but I haven't had it in so long though. So next is, what is your favorite type of cake? So every single year, I always ask my mom for the same cake for my birthday, and it's always mousse cake, like chocolate mousse in specific. Like my grandmother had mousse cake before, and I tried it and I was like, I love this cake so much. can I have it for my birthday? And I've been saying that every single year. I'm probably gonna say it next year as well. For some reason, so many people have been asking this question, but do you like K-pop music? I like New Jeans and G-Idol. I love G-Idol because I love that they tell stories and the composition and the creativity of their music videos. So who is your K-pop bias? Mion from G-Idol, Mion. Like when I saw her, I was like, oh my gosh, who is this baddie? Next is Danielle and Hani from New Jeans. Really love Danielle's voice, and Hani is literally just so cute. So what is your favorite book? I am not really the type of person who reads that much books, but my favorite book is Atomic Habits. So next is, do you like Sanrio, and who is your favorite Sanrio character? I think I already make this too obvious, but I like Pom Pomperin. What is your favorite clothing style? So as a person, I am always evolving and changing, and so does my fashion clothing style. So I love dressing with button-up shirts, ties, and like more of the academia style. I also have been very into shoujo girl style recently. So this next question is American English or British English? Not to be biased, but American English. So next is, what is your favorite movie, TV show, or K-drama? I think I already say this, but I'm not really that into movies because I am more of a science podcast girly. But I remember I used to be so obsessed with the series of Unfortunate Events. I would come home every single day to like watch it. And as for like movies, I was so obsessed with like Frozen before, and Frozen and Coraline. I watched them maybe like 7 times because like as a kid I had like a Frozen and Coraline DVD, and we would literally just keep replaying it every single meal. So next is, what's your favorite K-drama? The Sound of Magic. So next is, what is your favorite song? So my favorite song is Bust Your Kneecaps by Pomplamoose. I love this song like so much for some reason. I also actually like Loveful by the Cardigans. I know like based on like the cutesy happy vibe I give off, those as my favorite songs are like so unexpected, isn't it? Anyways, next question is, what is your favorite calico critter? Let me get her right now. Alice is my favorite calico critter. She's literally me, and she's literally my whole aesthetic. Like, isn't she such a cutie? Next is, what is your favorite color? Everyone has honestly just been assuming that it is blue and yellow, but I understand where you guys are coming from. But my favorite color is actually green. Your color scheme is blue and yellow, then why is your favorite color green? Green has always been my favorite color, like way before I started my channel, since I was around 7 years old, because I was playing Minecraft with my siblings and we had to pick a color for our beds, and ever since I saw the lime green colored bed, I was like, I love this color. Next is, what is your favorite season? Though I have never experienced it personally, autumn. Anyways, what is your favorite music genre? Japanese bossa nova. Like, it's like such a happiness booster. Like, I love it so much. Anyways, who is your favorite artist? Chevy. I'm gonna sing for you. If I could ride a bike, I'd zoom around the world with you sitting there behind me. I'll take you to places past several faces, just living life so carefree. I mean, I don't really consider myself someone that sings, but I actually really like singing. So next is Sabrina Carpenter. During the summer, she was basically the summer hit, and I was so obsessed with her songs. And next, I like Suranji Paji and Laffy or Leve. Next is, do you prefer jeans or skirt? Oh my gosh, I am so like passionate about this. I care so much about elegance, and skirts for the win for me, because like skirts honestly just make me feel more elegant and more feminine, and I really love to dress feminine so much. So what is your favorite clothing piece? So I have 2, which is this blue shirt that I'm wearing right now that I got from Australia in Cotton On. I was like, oh, I love the color of this, and I ended up loving the shirt so much because This shirt was the reason I actually really liked the color blue. When I wore it, it was the first ever time I felt so confident wearing an outfit. And my other favorite shirt is this white colored shirt. I literally love it so much because it was the one that actually got me into fashion and that actually got me into making outfits. It's the first ever shirt that I bought online. So what countries do you want to travel to the most? Non-Asian countries? Switzerland, but it's kind of expensive there, so maybe I'll go there when I'm really older and actually have the money of my own for that. This next is, what is your favorite country? It's Japan, because honestly it's really fun there. What is your favorite food in the canteen? Maybe I'll look back at this video and think, oh my gosh, the nostalgia. Cheese sticks, and because I've been literally ordering it since I was first grade. The store is still here and I'm literally 10th grade. 10 years later, the store that sells cheese sticks is still there and it still tastes exactly the same. The only thing that happened is that it tripled in price, which is what the actual flip. Next is, how many siblings do you have? I actually wasn't never meant to disclose my siblings in my videos, but so I have 3 siblings. I am the eldest among my 3 siblings. So next is, do you have pets? Do you think I'm a dog magnet? Because I went to this house and all of the dogs were going to me and they were hanging out with me, and I was just hanging out with the dogs instead of hanging out with actual people. And I feel if I'll have a dog one day, that dog will be spoiled. The next question is, what is your height? This isn't an accurate answer, but I'm around 5'2.5". I feel I might be 5'3" though. So next question is, what is your top 3 hobbies? So at the moment, my number 1 hobby is obviously journaling. How often do you journal? Only journal when I'm sad. I don't want journaling to feel like a burden. And second hobby that I like is listening to podcasts. My favorite podcaster at the moment is Nudge on Spotify. Top 3 favorite hobby is watercolor. What do you use to record? iPhone 13. What app do you use for editing? It's CapCut. First of all, you don't need CapCut Pro. Next is, what microphone are you using? This one right here is Maono PD100X. I recommend this microphone because it's really affordable and the quality is decent for its price. I love how it stands on its own, and I love how you can adjust the microphone to fit your needs. What I find most convenient about this microphone is that it has XLR or USB outputs, which means you can use it on your computer, laptop, iPad, and phone. This microphone has RGB lights, which is honestly such a plus. You can also connect it to your headsets or headphones so that you can hear what you're saying as you're speaking. And you can also quickly mute the microphone by just tapping on the mute button. It also has a 2-in-1 knob that has an adjustable mic gain and head volume button. If you're interested in buying this microphone, the link will be in the description. Thank you to Maono for sending me this. So the next question is, what made you start a YouTube channel? I was actually always planning on starting a channel since I was in the 8th grade, but I only ended up starting it when I was in the 10th grade. Me and Georgina were actually meant to create mixed or combined channels. The first ever video we filmed for that was a room makeover. This room actually only finished when Georgina created her channel. So the next question is, how did you come up with your username? Funny stories. While I was editing the desk makeover video, you know how I have previews at the beginning? Basically, I added simply Misha just as a filler, but I ended up loving how it looked so much, and I just said, you know what, this is too pretty. I don't want to change this anymore. My username is simply Misha now. So next is, what is your favorite part about creating content? Once I started making videos, what mattered wasn't even the views or wasn't even likes, the subscribers. It was honestly the absolutely sweet comments that kept me going, and the little interactions that I had in my DMs. So the next thing is, what are the struggles that you had while making your awesome channel? So I'm guessing this is talking about rather the beginning of the creation of my channel. So to tell you honestly, I know it might seem like my first video just blew up But it actually was never like that. In fact, I almost actually deleted my first ever video, but now that video currently has 100,000 plus views, I just really said, you know what, it's fine. This is just the beginning after all. Who or what inspired you to create this type of content, or the story behind opening this YouTube channel? As I was researching on how to make vlogs, I actually stumbled across Annika's Leaf, and I started to look forward to her videos every single time they came out. So if you check my first videos, really seem Annika's Leaf inspired, because she definitely influenced my videos a lot. So next is, how do you come up with video ideas? To be honest, I will be for real, but I actually struggle to come up with video ideas. For now, I'm mostly basing it on the collaborations and sponsorship opportunities that I have, and sometimes I also check YouTube channels like other vloggers to see what they're doing, so maybe I can do it too, which is usually what I do actually. So next question is, how do you feel about this huge jump from 2,000 subscribers to 10,000 subscribers? I currently have around 36,800 subscribers. In 2 months is honestly definitely very shocking. 1,000 subscribers, I expected that to take a year, and I really am so grateful every single day. Now next question is, what is your next subscriber goal? I really hope that I can get the YouTube play button one day, and I heard that there was an update that it got smaller, which I'm so excited. I can display it on my desk, it's gonna be so mini and cute. Maybe one day I will be able to reach 1 million subscribers if I keep going. I don't know, this is delusion core, but what made you want to start a YouTube channel? I remember I told my friend hey, I made a channel, a YouTuber now, and she was like, what? I'm not even surprised that you made a channel, because you've literally always had a YouTube channel, and it's always you've always kind of been a YouTuber. Yeah, so I guess I could say that being a YouTuber is just pretty much part of my identity at this point. Next question is, how long do you plan on running your channel? As of right now, the future of this channel for me is really unclear, because I have no clue how this channel will play out. How do you manage to keep a consistent upload schedule with school? Sometimes there were compromises that had to be made. I wasn't able to study for tests because I was editing videos, and at least they didn't at least I still did okay in the tests. But honestly, what motivates me a lot is when people come to my comment sections or DMs or Instagram and say hey, when are you gonna upload this week, or hey, when's your next upload gonna be? It honestly just makes me oh, people actually wanna watch me. How long does it take to edit your videos? It takes me 8 to 14 hours to edit a video. Anyways, would you ever start a channel with your sister? Maybe I might consider that, so I can be the Has sisters, how Evelyn and Erica and Emily has their own channels, and there's also a Has sisters channel where they're all together. Honestly, the concept of that is just so adorable, so I would honestly be down. What would you say to someone who wants to start a YouTube channel? Any advice for starting a YouTube channel? I just want to tell you this, but the hardest thing to do is actually to start. Everything else follows. The thing is, I was supposed to start my channel during 8th grade, but the way it got delayed 2 years later, the thing I regret the most is not starting sooner. What separates winners and losers is that losers make excuses and winners make progress. So now that we're done with all of the YouTube related videos, let's go with the more of personal questions. So firstly is, where do you buy your clothes? So I actually buy them from Shopee, Airspace, Lukin, H&M, Cotton On, Taobao, and thrift stores online Carousel. Next question is, where do you buy your school supplies? Everything I have is mainly from Shopee. Shopee is one of the most accessible places or accessible applications in my country. For my non-Southeast Asian viewers, most of the things I get are also available on Stationery Pal, Temu, Shein, Taobao, and AliExpress. So next question is, what's the best way to switch styles without spending a ton of money to replace everything that doesn't fit your new style? You don't actually have to phase out all of your things just to fit your new aesthetic. Actually, I didn't replace most of the things I own because they were mostly neutral. So I was just so lucky to be in the position where my color scheme used to be black and white. So a lot of my things were actually white. The things that were black, I actually waited for them to break before I bought like something that fitted my new color scheme, because I'm not a person that likes to waste. I feel like the need to be responsible with my money. So next question is, what YouTubers do you like to watch? My favorite vloggers are Galaxy, Mira Daisy, Sarangho, Daisy Choi, Your Mom Sushi, what else? Chels, Charanism, Alex Bondoc, Yunk, Gwyneth, Skajas, Lena, Antasia, Emmy, Stubery. Oh, whose notes as well? And are you considering doing a sticker shop? I did have like a phase where I sold stickers for like the experience of it, and honestly that was so extremely fun. Do you guys like want me to make like a sticker shop like one day? Because it's honestly like sounds so fun, but I don't really know if like anyone would actually buy. Tell us about what your life is like. So actually I'm just a really simple girl. Throughout my life I more of like kind of thought of myself as just like I'm just a simple girl. I like vanilla ice cream, I only like cheese pizza, and I just like simple things. So I love a lot of things in life. Next question is, how do you manage to stay productive and avoid staying in bed all day? I just can't imagine like waking up and doing nothing all day. Like, I don't know if I have like a workaholic nature, but I really like doing a lot of things. So next is, what is your ambition when you want to grow up? Like, what do you want to major on, or what job do you want? I don't know if anyone feels this way as well, but I feel very uncertain and lost about my future. Like, how can anyone like humanly possibly like stick with one job for the rest of their life? So next question is, how did you start building an aesthetic life and why? So I was actually finally able to like move into an aesthetic room, and so I made an aesthetic desk, and so I already had aesthetic clothes, but I got more aesthetic clothes, and my life pretty much just became aesthetic from there. So next is, what is your favorite class and least favorite class? So my favorite class is social studies and economics, because I'm really interested in like what those subjects have. Honestly, I cannot really pick a like least favorite, because it really depends on like mainly the way the class is taught. So my bedtime is actually 9 o'clock, but sometimes I also sleep at 10 o'clock when I'm busy. Where did you discover your yellow and blue aesthetic? I was like talking like in my like friend group GC, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really want like a cloth cover for my journal. She offered to make me a journal cover, and I was like so happy. But I told her to like kind of like make it in her own way and then just surprise me. But she ended up making this like pretty blue like a journal. Basically at the time I actually didn't have the blue and yellow aesthetic like I do today. Black and white used to be my color scheme. When she gave me the journal cover and like I saw it for the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, that is so flipping cute, but this isn't like my color scheme. It was blue, and so I was like, oh, okay. Before her giving me the journal cover, I actually had like a class, and we had to like design like mugs as I made this one, and I ended up making it blue without even like knowing like that would be my color scheme. So for my birthday, my friend actually gave me this yellow mug, and I took a picture of it beside this mug to take like a picture of the journal cover so I could send it to my friend. I was like, why is that beautiful? Like, this mug and this journal was actually like the reason why my color scheme is blue and yellow. And the best part is, blue plus yellow equals green, which is literally my favorite color. So next question is, if you could change 3 things about your life, what would it be? I believe that everything happens for a reason. I would never want to change something because I believe everything falls into place just as it should. And if you miss an opportunity, then that means that opportunity just wasn't right for you. So yeah, if I were to change anything, I simply wouldn't. If you could be any animal, what would you be? This is really specific, but I want to be a dog that is spoiled by a rich woman. So next is, do you actually need glasses or do you use them for aesthetics? I wish I could say that it's just for aesthetics because I would really love not to wear glasses. I have myopia and astigmatism and I literally can barely see like anything. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you made it up to here, comment the word question. If you enjoyed the video or perhaps my chaotic calm personality, I would really appreciate it if you like the video and subscribe. And remember, you're appreciated, bestie.